Ahoy there, captains. This is the Absinthe again with a new guide. So, the beta version of the arena has been released. As you can see here, arena is now no longer coming soon, but rather um, in beta mode. While the arena is in beta, you will not be receiving rewards. However, you could go ahead and test it, practice, and hone your skills for the upcoming arena once it's live. We assume that the rewards would be based on the rank you achieve in the season of the arena. So practicing right now would be ideal since it does not cost you anything to fight. There are no gas fees, and you could do this as many times as you want. So I have here um, the rules for the arena. So once you click the fight, it matches you with another player. Maybe in the future there would be a matchmaking rating implemented so that stronger players are only matched with other stronger players. But right now, it appears to be just a random matchmaking. So every 5 rounds, you will get a corresponding skill based on the stats data PK. So what this means is that when the fight starts, you would receive a number of skills, which I will show you later, and you could use 5 of them before the skills are refreshed. Number three, you will randomly get anchor or cannon fire if you fail to get the corresponding skills. So anchor, what anchor does is just pass that specific round. Cannon fire is normal attack that could be dodged by evasion and blocked by shield. So it's just one damage attack. During arena, torpedo and missiles deal 2 damage each. Shield blocks torpedo or missiles rather, and evasion blocks torpedo. Heal recovers 2 HP, as you can see here, and your space stat determines the number of HP points you have. Once the HP reaches 0, the match ends and the winner is determined. Number 4, click the skill you want to release each round, so you're only able to release one skill. It's one skill per round. And let's go ahead and give this a test with my sample ship here. So as you can see, it's pretty much balanced except for the skill stat, which is 6. So my chances of getting the heal skill is very low. So let's go ahead and try to block their initial attack. They attempted to block as well. And hopefully we get one of these blocks to prevent his damage. So he used the missile skill, which is not avoidable with evasion, but rather shield. So that's a good move on his part. So let's go ahead and deal damage. And we're now matched. He should have no defensive skills now. And as you can see here, I have Anchor, which I would not need to use since I still have one normal attack left, which I will use for the last round before the cards are refreshed. So right now we're 7 and 5. For the next round, I have shields and torpedo and missile. Let's start with the cannon attack. So bait that evasion out. Since we know that he does not have any evasion, let's use torpedo, which could only be blocked by evasion. And let's beat out his other skills with shield before we finally use missile in the last round. So he uses heal, which is fine. Try to block the next attack again. So from my experience, it appears that skill is very useful since it recovers 2 HP and it's not counterable. You could only counter it with um, your torpedo or missile, but it's not really a counter. It just negates the heal, but it also consumes your torpedo or missile. So the end. So let's go ahead and use heal. So that does not deal any damage. Let's use shield. All right, so his evasion is gone, but he might still have shield, so let's use shield again. All right, so one more cannon. Let's beat out those defensive skills so that we could maximize our missile for 2 damage. All right, so missile on the last round. I should be in an advantage with damage. He deals 1, I deal 2. He's now down to 1 damage, 1 HP. If he does not get any heal, he'll be dead. So he would most likely use heal on this round. So let's use missile, and he's dead. And we win the round. So no, as I've mentioned earlier, there are no rewards yet since it's just in beta. The developers are gathering information to help balance the arena once it's actually released, fix any bugs that we might encounter. So please do try it out and get as much practice as you can so we could gather as much um, data as we can. So there's no other information provided yet for arena except for that. And as you can see, stats does play a huge part in the battle. I fought enemies with 70, 80 stat on the ship, and it's very difficult to win since they could just continuously heal, or you'd have to deal a ton of damage before you could beat down their HP. So I fought a 17 space ship with like 18 HP or 17 HP on him. So it took a really long time to get his life down, and I lost before I could do so. Um, so I have a few other ships that I use. So I'm mostly planning on using my main ship only for arena. So as not to waste time since there's no limit and you could continuously fight, I just rank up my main ship and just leave the other ships to farm Pearl, um, which I will not reveal so that people will not know what my main ship is. So right now, let's go ahead and see what the rewards are. This ship is ideal for this weak ship against this weak ship since my stats are pretty much even. I have a 50% chance to win, more or less. And since this gives 2 XP, the rewards to risk ratio is higher. So it's ideal to fight this with my given stats. So I believe the current rewards are at, so I lost this fight, are at 3 and 3.5, and when you lose, you get 2. But if I won this fight, it would have given me 4 pearls. So the 3.5 is only for the weakest enemy. So that ends our update for today. And hopefully, all of you captains are happy about the new update. Our devs are working really hard to release all of this so that once the harbor is out, we could finally have the game rolling and have new players come in and enjoy, and we could reap the rewards of our early investment. So that's all for today. Have a great day, captains.